We've had our trials and tribulations, we've had many difficulties, and sometimes we've felt, oh, are we ever going to get to an easier time? We have 3 daughters, Anna Marie, the oldest at 15, and we love drama and reading. Bernadette, the youngest, at 8.5. Bernadette loves art.
Hello.
Then we have Dominique, she is 12 and her passion is swimming. Down syndrome is where the child at conception has 47 chromosomes.
Essentially, we should all have 46 chromosomes in determining how all our cells work. And in Down syndrome there is an extra chromosome, and that has a variety of effects on individuals.
One of my greatest personal fears in life was to have a child with Down syndrome. I felt a degree of anxiety that maybe this child had special needs or had Down syndrome. I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that this baby, as far as I was concerned, had Down syndrome, had no proof, just a very strong gut feeling. It was a matter of just trying to pray, hope and try not to worry. When Dominique was first born, she had 3 holes in her heart, she had very bad reflux, congenital heart disease, prone to constipation, glasses since she was 15 months old, bowel disorders, celiac disease. So it was an absolute nightmare in the first 1 to 2 years. It was terrible, and I was so focused as a mother on the Down syndrome, I forgot to enjoy the baby.
I mean, we're, average middle class family, and while I'm not saying that other families don't have problems too, they do, but child with special needs, your problems are all sort of contained within that little person.
Right. Until about 4 years ago, taking Dominique to the supermarket was horrific.
Look there, is it safe?
In situations where Dominique's around a lot of people or a lot of visual stimuli, she can get overexcited, overstimulated, and because of the sensory issues that she has, she cannot process those messages visually and auditory to keep calm and organised, so she tends to just go a bit hyper.
Very quickly you're left with a situation that's bordering on sort of nuclear.
I think in those situations Dominique has taught me a lot of patience. I'm a bit of a control freak, and I've realised that I've met my match.
We really had to try to reassess, and I guess that's the thing with having a child with special needs, is that it does make you refocus on what are realistic goals and learn a lot of patience through that.
During my pregnancy, I didn't have testing. I think many people today like to be prepared for things that they're not expecting. Choice is a big word in our Western language. People today want to have the choice of what they acquire. I think with the new screening program that's being introduced to New Zealand, that it's going to be a lot more capable of annihilating these children, a search and destroy mission.
It's happening as a formal screening process. Adding to the scan, there's been a blood test undertaken by the women, and the two are combined to give a likelihood ratio of not only Down syndrome but other common chromosomal abnormalities, and it's being offered to all women, and would definitely stress that it's an offer. It's not something all women would wish to take up.
People often see that that's the easy out, have an abortion, it's all gone, you can get on with your life, but they're all just children after all, and they all deserve life.
I think the frightening thing with that perception that children like Dominique with Down syndrome may become more of a minority with the screening program being more successful is that the program won't stop there. That may be one disability that they may eventually get rid of, but I think the screening program will extend to then try and get rid of other disabilities. I think before screening programs came in, people were more accepting, that they just would accept what was offered to them, but today they have a choice. We're telling the average Joe Blogg in New Zealand that under the name of choice, we're not going to tolerate disabilities.
Up to 90% of children who have been tested actually do end up being aborted. I think what that means is that Down syndrome people do become a minority. It actually devalues them as human beings. It makes them not perfect and therefore really not valuable for our society. And I think that's really dangerous. We have heard many stories of people who have got a child with Down syndrome or other syndromes, and they have fulfilled wonderful lives. They add so much to their family.
The platform girls at Arthur's Pass Station. Hello girls, gonna wave to Dad.
Wave!
Waving.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello for Bernadette. Hello for Dominique. Dominique, saying hello.
Hello!
Dominique has taught our family
to be more accepting of other people,
Dominique has taught me that.
not to judge people.
to maybe be more patient sometimes.
Oh, so many things.
I don't know.
To just be ridiculous, because she does the most ridiculous things.
A lot more love and acceptance.
Maybe be a better sister than I would have been if she hadn't had Down syndrome.
In the years ahead for her future, we hope she will achieve academically what she needs in order to be literate and practical with money,
Maths, reading, spelling.
so that she can enjoy a level of independence that, while she will need some supervision, we hope she can go out there and access the things that she loves,
I like swimming.
like swimming.
Toss I like water.
Dominique really enjoys swimming. She has been having swimming lessons since she was about 4 years old, and she initially went to swimming lessons not to learn to swim but for a sensory therapy, if you like. She is now a brilliant swimmer. I hopefully have the idea that one day she may get into Special Olympics. I think she'd do really well and she'd love it. We've had difficult times. We feel like we've been put through the ringer at many occasions. We still have our challenges, but we do feel that now she is becoming older with its own set of challenges, we are coming through that. We're seeing a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. Certainly not perfect, never will be, but we are really feeling excited about the future for all of us.